with us. Bear with us, bear with us. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. You in there?
There it is.
All right. Hey, GMS Carolinas. All right, back at you with a post-Passover lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth.
That's right.
Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom. So we get a.
Yeah.
I'm all in the shot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to bring it out, man, through the Spirit. We just held the ceremony. It was a beautiful ceremony, man. Another blessed Passat, man, the Lord willing. This be the last one, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, 2023 is the year of what? There you go. Hopefully, that all prophecies come to pass. Lord willing, man. All right? And the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is plaguing, all right, the spiritual Egypt, as we've been talking about all week. All right, which we're going to get into that. But nevertheless, man, if brothers got anything to say, we're going to jump right into the Exodus 3 and start at verse 9. Biblical shot.
Go ahead and get that?
Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
This is Sean Walk, also Exodus chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, "Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Yasha'Allah is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them."
Woo! So hold on. I'm going to have you read that again. Hey, the parallels. That's spiritual. Read it one more time.
Exodus 3 and 9. "Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Yasha'Allah is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed
You
them."
see that? The cry of Israel has gone up to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? And he's looking down upon the earth on the Egyptians today that are oppressing us. So who the modern day Egyptians, man? Esau. Right? Edomites, all right? Going back to the elites being the modern day Pharaoh, man. So he's seeing, once again, the oppression of the Lord's people. And guess what? We crying out.
That's right.
Right? That's why these things are happening throughout the earth, man. The judgments, the destruction, all right? The plagues, man. The in-house fighting within America, man. Society literally breaking down. Right?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 18, and I'll start at verse 7. "And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him,
Beautiful.
though they bear long with them?" And that's what the elder brother's going into, man. The brother, we crying day and night to Yahweh Shema Shai to avenge us from this devil, man. Because we seeing everything take place in this spiritual Egypt, which is Babylon the Great, which is America. All the plagues as before is happening in our time, man. So we pray the Lord revenges us and coming soon, man.
That's it.
Got precept.
Go ahead.
This is second Isaiah, also Ezra chapter 15 and verse 7. It says, verse 6, it says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth,
That's right.
and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yep.
Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, being the elect." When you go to Ezekiel chapter 9, it talks about sounding and crying about the abominations. The brother's going to get it.
That's right.
That's what essentially what the elect is doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It says, "And the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." You see, for all the abominations.
Yep.
All right, that's why the Lord is bringing those plagues.
That's it.
That's
Hey, this place is getting jacked the fuck up right now.
right.
And it's a beautiful sight to see. All right? That's how we know the words of the Lord are faithful and true, as the scripture
That's
says.
right.
That's right.
Does that have another precept?
I had that precept that Brother Yvonne called for in Ezekiel chapter 9 and 4, Ezekiel 9 and 4. "And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem,
right.
and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof."
Beautiful.
And we look at that word mark, that goes into the exemption, the tawab. All right, that's what the hopeful, humble, fearful elect is looking to have, that mark of exemption from the judgment that the Most High is going to bring. And we're in the spirit of sighing and crying for all the abominable things that take place in this wicked ass kingdom. As we read that second Esdras, pursuant to that. So it just links up with that particular scripture.
That's right. I got two precepts. Can somebody hold Isaiah 19? All right, tells us how the Lord heard the cries of his people, and he sent them a savior. Isaiah 19, starting like verse 17, read down. But I'm gonna read this first. All right, because we're talking about the cries of the Lord's people are being heard in the ears of the Lord. All right, this is Psalms 34. Psalms 34, verse 15, it says, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Right? Verse 16, the face of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. And that's what the Lord's going to do to Esau.
Right.
That's
All
what
right.
they're doing now.
Exactly.
You see everything that's going on in the world, man, and the Lord is fucking this place up, man.
That's right.
And these wicked ass people.
That's right.
Everybody is catching hell, man. You know?
Verse 17, the righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. And that's why we know when this thing really boils over, all right, into Jacob's trouble full throttle, he's going to be with his elect, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
It says, read that again. The righteous cry, Psalms 34:17, the righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Verse 19, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah delivereth him out of them all. All right, I'm going to finish it out. He keepeth all of his bones, one of them is not broken, going into Yahweh Shah. All right, because none of his bones is broken.
Perfect sacrifice.
Right? The perfect sacrifice, that's right.
Right.
Verse 21, it says, evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. So all you niggas that's coming against this word, the men of the Lord, all right, all of you are going to be desolate. Thus saith the scriptures, man.
Right.
Verse 22, last verse, it says, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. That's it, man. The power with us, man.
How to quit preaching.
You got it, brother. Read out.
Because what we're seeing, you know, the Lord doing as far as with Egypt all over again, man. Spiritual Egypt, all right, the Lord is fucking this place up because all the wickedness that's being done here.
That's right.
So here's another example of what the Lord did to a wicked place, man. This is 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example to those that after should live ungodly. All right, and that's the same thing as he destroyed Egypt. He destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He's going to destroy spiritual Egypt and Sodom, man. Okay, because those were examples of what happened when you live wickedly against Yahweh Shema Shah. So America's no different.
That's right, bro.
It says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, because that's the same spirit we're coming in, man.
That's right.
All right, Lot was in the midst of Sodom and Gomorrah, man, witnessing all the bullshit going on, man.
That's right.
All right, and he was vexed. It says, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And that's the same spirit that we're in, man.
That's right.
Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. It says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So what we're entering into is how the Most High delivered Lot out of that destruction. Lord willing, we're those same men. All right, well, we're those men coming in that same lot. We're going to be protected throughout all the temptations the Lord is about to bring, because and this shit that's about to happen, man, is going to try a lot of souls out here, and a lot of these guys are going to be found unworthy, man.
That's right, brother.
You know?
That's a great point. That's a great
I
point.
got one more. Bible shot. This is Jeremiah 15 and 30. So like 15 and 13, it says, because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah shall not be inhabited, but it shall be unruly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. And you seeing that now, man. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is pushing out them plagues left and right.
That's right.
And it says Babylon, because you know Babylon is what? Confusion.
Yeah.
All right, and so we couldn't know the time out. And Lord Yahweh Shema Shah about to send that death angel out, and hey, the Lord about to do this thing, man.
The Lord about to send confusion. He's in the confusion now. These people are in a state of perplexity, man. And they're just about to see it more and more as we get closer to Yahweh Shah's return.
That's right.
Right, and it's, once again, it says the Lord wrath should not be inhabited. All right, so the Lord is about to bring out all of them death angels and put them place it upon this place.
That's right.
That's right.
Real quick. This is the book of Psalms. Oh, you have one?
Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 51, verse 17. The sacrifice of Yahweh are a broken spirit and a broken contrite heart. Oh, Yahweh will not despise. And that's like the brother Amawan said, That's the spirit that we're coming in, man.
Right,
We're
right.
vexed with the conversation of the wicked every day, man. And the Most High does not despise our prayers, because we're crying out to Him to deliver us from these set pearls that's about to take place, man. As the brother's going into all these various things, as far as these catastrophes around the world, these train derailments, as far as these wars and rumors of wars, everything's being contaminated. It's for the plagues to start to increase, man. The famine of food, all these things are lining up with the spirit of the return of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right. I got it. That's right. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 11. Yep. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
As before. That's the key.
As before.
You know, and we're gonna get into that briefly. You know, this place is being smitten with plagues as before. Go ahead.
And will destroy all the land thereof. Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
That's right.
So that's what's going on, man. Like the brothers was going into with the plagues that y'all seeing, these train derailments and all of these chemical spills, and that's polluting the air, the water, right, and all of these other natural disasters. So the Lord is bringing these plagues, man. And He's doing this for the elect of Israel, man.
Yeah, that's nothing but a modern form of the plagues that took place in Egypt. The water being contaminated with the blood. You had all the cattle being dropping dead. That's the same shit that's happening now, man.
Now with the cattle.
Yeah.
Right? How they going around? They was talking about they are planning to take a drone and shoot up cattle and all that stuff. And they trying to blame, the cattle for green, the carbon emissions and all that, man. So these ain't nothing but the plagues of the Lord. Was the Lord bringing those plagues as Egypt before, bringing it to future Egypt, which is here, America, Babylon the Great, man. That's right. So that's what's going on.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got precept, brothers know that Revelations 3 starting at 10, I'm gonna go to verse 11. Right, because we're speaking on the elect and how these plagues about to take place and how these plagues have to take place in order for the elect to see righteous judges. We serve the righteous judgment that we're gonna receive, right?
That's right.
So verse 10, because you have kept my command to endure, we know we gotta endure in this thing. It's a balance we gotta have. In the truth, but we gotta endure until the end, right?
That's right.
I will also keep you from the hour of testing. That is going to come on, and this temptation. This, let me switch my versions back. I was edifying the younger brother. I had to switch my versions. Go back to King James. Yeah.
That's still spiritual. Because everything that's about to happen is a test. It's going to be on integrity.
Exactly.
Really, we coming into that ultimate test, man.
That's right.
You're the spirit.
Right. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell on the earth. And then verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold fast which thou hast, this truth, this crown, right? That no man take thy crown, no man take this truth from us, right?
That's right.
This is something we got to keep, like go back to saying we got to endure, the trials and tribulations, the judgments that we got to face, everything that we go through on a daily basis. We know we got to endure until the end.
Because that verse 10 is very heavy, because all that is actually being manifested before your eyes, man. These people don't understand you're already in a transition phase as far as this currency. People don't see the debt ceiling already done hit. All these damn ATMs are being gradually taken away from every shopping center and area, and banks are being gradually plucked up. So they basically putting you in this digital age.
I want to add to you because they just had an article that brought out yesterday about how they say cash is no longer king, man.
That's right.
Because we're in the shift. We're seeing the transition from the old world going into Esau's new world, man.
That's right.
And that's what I said. What more hard to brought out is proof that this test that's about to come upon the whole world is mainly going to be between you and the Most High. You know.
Can I get something? Because when you look up that word try in the blue letters G3985, and it says to make trial of, test,
That's right.
for the purpose of asserting his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. It says to inflict evils upon one in order to prove his character and the steadfast of his faith.
It's a test of your integrity. Because the scriptures say the Lord reserved 7,000 that didn't bow the knee to Baal, man. And what we're seeing is that separation being made in front of everybody's eyes to show you who the Lord is dealing with, man. And it's going to be more made evident when you are on your own. Because like we brought out at camp last night or yesterday, Hey, when you ain't got your leaders in front of you and you're on your own and it's between you and the Most High, how you gonna stand?
Right.
You know, because all these plagues the Lord is sending are tested. And I'll start with the crown 99, man, the crown 19, man. You know.
I got one more definition as well. It says to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin.
See, because Esau he's gonna put all of us in a situation to where we have no choice but either to choose between him and the Most High.
Right.
And a lot of these guys that don't have that solid foundation, they're gonna go to Esau because it's easy to say you trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua now when you can still do what you gotta do. You can still go to work, you can still go to the grocery store. So when all this shit is pretty much done, when society collapses and you're fully put in a position to where you have no choice but to pick a side, a lot of these niggas, they're gonna go with Esau, man. These niggas begging the fuck, man.
Because like you said, they have the access and means to go out and buy things.
Exactly.
They have the access to still exist within these markets.
Right.
Right? And that's the hour of temptation, the charisma, the animal device. So when it rolls out, that's when you're gonna see that line ultimately get drawn in the sand of who are the servants and who aren't. As it says in 2 Ezra the 16th, then shall it be known who are my chosen.
That's what I said, man. Them plagues is hitting, man. All right, and we're at the beginning stages of that, man.
Right. So we're gonna hit some of them real quick. I want to get these verses back out. I want to go back to the Exodus 3. Let me finish this real quick. This is Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and 19. It says, "There should in that day that shall there be an altar to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in the midst of the land of Egypt." All right, we're in spiritual Egypt now. That's right. And that's the prophets that are making their bodies a sacrifice.
That's right.
All right, upon the altar. It says in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 20, the point it says it shall be for a sign. Right, this is why you see the men all over the earth, all throughout Babylon, America, and overseas, pushing this word, singing the same song. This is a sign within the earth. The sign would be the prophets, right?
That's right.
It says, and it shall be a sign and for a witness unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts in the land of Egypt. For they shall cry unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua because of the oppressors. And he shall send them a savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them. And that's Yahushua.
That's right.
Which is coming to visit this place, man. And to deliver his very elect. All right, so let's go back to that. Finish that out.
Back to Exodus chapter 3 and verse 10. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Yasha'Allah, out of Egypt. And Mashah said unto God, who am I, and that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Yasha'Allah out of Egypt. And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee, that I have sent thee, when thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt.
Right, and see, we in the same steed as Moses.
That's right.
Right? The Lord said, the Lord set up his prophets. He set us up to what? To go to push this word unto Israel, man. To let them know that what? Your salvation is near, man. Right? That we about to get delivered out of this spiritual Egypt. All right? Salvation is at hand, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, they shall serve the Most High upon this mountain. Keep going, verse 13.
Yeah, keep going.
And Mashah said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Yasha'Allah, and shall say unto them, the Most High of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name, and what shall I say unto them? And the Most High said unto Mashah, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Yasha'Allah, I am hath sent me unto you.
Yeah, he exists, he to be.
Right.
Yahweh.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the Most High said moreover unto Mashah, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Yasha'Allah, the Lord power of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Yaquah, hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
All right.
That's the point. We'll end it right there. That's the point right there. I just want to get that because as we started it, all right, the Lord is hearing the cries of the Israelites.
That's right.
In this modern spiritual Egypt captivity.
Right.
Okay? And just like how Yahweh Shem Yahushua hardened the heart of Pharaoh, he did the same thing with Esau.
That's right.
He's hardened the heart of this modern day Pharaoh who refuses to let us go. That's why it's going to take what? Divine deliverance, man.
Right.
It's going to take the true power to get us the hell out of here.
And that's why the Lord is going to make his name known on the earth again.
That's right.
He's going to show the world that he is, man.
That's right.
That he exists, because he's going to be the one to deliver all of us, Lord willing, of the elect out of all his hell.
That's right.
I got a precept for you, brother, just because we was on the name. Once the brother brought up the name, I am.
Yeah.
This Exodus 20:7. Do not misuse the name of the Lord, your God, because the Lord will not leave anyone unpunished who misuses his name.
And that's a lot of these, it's like, go ahead, bro.
Well, you got it.
That's a lot of these cats, man, because they're not coming in the correct spirit. And then if they aren't saying that they come in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah, they're not doing how they're supposed to be doing as far as in the spirit, man. You know, they're not representing the Lord the correct way, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And you got something?
Yeah, I got
Go
you.
ahead.
This is Exodus 9:16. And in very deed, for this cause have I raised thee up, for to show indeed my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
And that's what you're seeing the Lord's doing in this time, man. The Lord is about to declare his name throughout the whole earth, man. Everybody's gonna know the name of Yahweh Shah very, very soon, man. Just like in the time of Egypt, they're gonna know it very, very soon in this modern Egypt, which is America, man. This is why you're seeing all these plagues take place, man. Because the Lord is about to let Esau even know that he's nothing but a man. And he's the true tower, man.
And it happened after the first deliverance, right? Everybody, you know, the name of the Lord. Everybody knew the name of the Lord. Everybody knew that Yahweh was the one that did that to the Egyptians. So everybody's gonna know the name of Yahweh Shah of what he did to Esau either, and this wicked ass kingdom, man.
Hey, the same thing that Rahab the harlot told the two spies.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She said that basically all the nations fear because of your power.
Can we get that?
Yeah, that's in Joshua.
That's good Joshua 2, I think.
Yeah, Joshua 2.
I got you.
All right.
And,
When they first came.
Because the story that you're talking about, that's how the nations knew that the God of the Israelites was to be feared.
there you go.
Because they understood what happened to the Egyptians. And that story is still holds weight to this day. You know, but see, Esau, being the devil that he is, he has tried to pretty much, you know, make that like it's a fairy tale. Like the Most High didn't really do that shit in the earth, man. Like when you have the archaeological proof of what the Lord did to the Egyptians.
Yeah.
You know?
Quick precept, just to add on to your priest. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16. I'm going to read verse 15. It reads, the Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world. See that? So that's why the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, man, so that the Lord's works can be known even to this very day.
I'm going to try to add to that, get Romans 9:17.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that lines up good.
The Lord, he uses examples in the earth to show forth his power. And the old Pharaoh was the example of why the Most High is to be feared. That's why Israel was feared back then, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yep. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, and we'll read verse 17. It reads, for the scripture said unto Pharaoh, it's like, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all.
Right, and when you read the book of Exodus, the Lord told Moses that I'm going to harden Pharaoh's heart.
That's right.
So that I can do this, man. You know? So when the plague that we read about, when Pharaoh tried to use his magicians to go against Moses, what happened? The Most High always prevailed over Pharaoh's magicians, man. He's the ultimate power.
That's right.
All powers are subject under the Most High, and Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right, bro.
And how is Yahweh Shemel Shah hardening the modern day Pharaoh's heart? He gave Esau the sword.
Yeah.
He blessed him with the technology,
Yeah.
the nuclear missiles, the artificial intelligence,
The military might.
Yeah.
And they
So-
feel like they can't be
they
touched.
can't be touched.
He gave Job 9:24. He gave the earth in the hand of the wicked.
Come on,
you know?
man.
So these niggas think they're untouchable, man.
That's it.
That's why I said, Obadiah, hey, thy pride hath deceived thee.
And also Isaiah 31, to add on to what you said, Isaiah 31 tells you that the Egyptians are just men.
Thank you.
And not the Most High.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? So he gonna find that out.
So we're about to see a great humbling.
Yeah.
And this is why it's so important for the sincere of Israel, the elect, to understand the power that we're dealing with.
That's right.
Because the Most High is about to fuck shit up. And all these jakes that's not acknowledging the Most High's power, they're going to see the wrong way, man. You know?
Y'all got that, Joshua?
I got to real quick.
God, go ahead. And then get Joshua 2 and start at verse 6 and read down.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 19.
so shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will lift up a standard against him. So just going into the point that was being made, that the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to be feared once again throughout the whole earth. And going into that standard, he's going to lift up a standard for the elect. Some way, somehow, miracles are going to be performed for his elect men.
That's right. That's right.
And just to read it out, verse 20, it says, the Redeemer shall come from Zion, talking about Yahweh Shai. It says, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And only the elect is turning back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, turning from transgression, which is sin.
That's right. Isaiah 10 and 20.
I got that Joshua.
Yeah, start at 6, read down.
This is Joshua chapter 2 verse 6. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house and hid them with the stalks of flax.
Right, so this is what Rahab, the harlot, did with the 2 spies. She took them in. Right? Go ahead.
Which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. Verse 8. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, I know that the Lord Yahweh hath given you the land.
That's right.
And that your terror is fallen upon us. And that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you.
All the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. You and your power. Go ahead.
Verse 10. This is Joshua 2 and 10. For we have heard how the Lord Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you.
Yeah, the Suez Canal.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
Well, which, as the priest mentioned, the evidence is there.
Yeah.
The archaeologists went under the ocean, and they found the chariot wheels, the bones, the bones of the dead Egyptian soldiers.
Yep.
They found the swords, all that shit, man.
Right.
The horse bones, because you know they had chariots back then.
Right.
The horses pulled the chariots. They found the dead horse bones, all that under the water, man. For all you dummies out there saying that God don't exist, you're a clown, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I seen an article the other day, like a post, or a brother put up that say that the skulls of Negroes that they find in Egypt, match the same skulls over here in America.
See? Because we was there. We was there.
We was there.
We was there. We was in captivity under them Egyptians, them dirty ass Hamites, man. Because we not Egyptians, man.
Right.
We the Israelites, man.
That's right. That's right.
Joshua 2 and 10. For we have heard how the Lord Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you. And when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites that were on the other side, Jordan, Sihon, and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed.
Right, because hey, Israel had notoriety back then, because like when you read in Judah chapter 5, verse 17 on down to verse 21, the heathen knew that when Israel was at one with their power, when we weren't sinning, all right, the Most High had a hedge around us to where we couldn't be taken down. So they knew that in order for us to be able to come against Israel, we had to come at them at a time when they were sinning, which is why in America, all right, this place it perpetuates sin on Jake to keep that hedge of protection away from us. Which is why the Most High is gonna fuck this place up, man. That's right. You know.
We read verse 11.
I'm on it right now.
Go ahead.
Joshua 2 and 11. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt.
Yep.
Neither did there remain any more courage in any man.
That's right.
Because of you. For the Lord Yahweh, your power, he is power in heaven above and in earth beneath.
Right. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's reputation was known in the earth at that time, man.
Right. Can I give you no example?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 30. The king spake and said, Is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O king Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from you. And of course, you want to go straight to the point.
Yeah, just the preface. So you can go to the point. The preface of it was when the Most High turned Nebuchadnezzar into a beast.
Right.
So he had him out in the field eating grass, having hair grown, nails grown,
Walking on all
walking on all fours. So the Most High had to humble him because he thought he was untouchable, man. Go ahead.
Jumping down to verse 37. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are true and his ways judgment. And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase.
So the point being that the Most High did that to make Nebuchadnezzar acknowledge that the Most High was the one, the true power of the world, man. You know, and that's what's about to happen now, man. He had that happen in Egypt for that reason, in Babylon. When you look into the history, all nations had that realization up until Esau. All right, Esau knows this, but he's so proud that he doesn't want to admit it. So what the Most High is about to do now, when he brings all these plagues, is like we read in Romans 9:17. He's about to make Esau realize that he's not the one in control.
That's it. You know? And that's why I want to add on, as we got pulled up here, it says, what are the 10 plagues of Egypt, right? So we know we don't got to go through the whole thing, but you know they got the list right here. So you got the list of the 10 plagues. You had the blood, all right, when he turned the waters into blood. You had the plague of frogs, the lice of gnats, the flies, the killing of the livestock, the boils that came upon the people, the hailstones, all right, the locusts that ate up the crops, which caused famine, right, the darkness, and the death of the firstborn. Now, what's heavy about it, we were talking about the parallels, so let's go to the next one, to the next tab, all right? So the parallels through the spirit, what's happening to America now? It's being plagued. Spiritual Egypt is being plagued. That's right. Prime example, East Palestine, all right? Toxic chemical spill could affect far-off cities and suburbs, right? Because remember, these toxic chemicals, the what's it called, the vinyl chloride, it's in the water. All right?
It just flooded in the cities now.
Come on, man.
A major storm, so it's just flooded all in.
Come on, man. Because when the train derailment happened, they let the trains the flame burn, which put the chemicals into the air. So now you have the acid rain, it's affecting the water supply, and you have all these multiple train derailments all throughout the U.S. and it's spreading those chemicals all throughout. So you really can't even drink tap water no more, which was already bad.
Right. You just had the one just derail in northern.
It was like over 20 derailments.
Yes, it's still happening.
Yeah.
It was northern Nashville, which that one is going to lead into the Mississippi River.
The Mississippi River is like the main water source for the whole United States, man.
And if I can add too, they had an incident. I think the brother you was bringing out the incident about with the tap water where it was amoeba. Somebody
Florida. That was in Florida.
They had amoeba, and it was a brain-eating
amoeba, and he died.
And he died, man, from the tap water and the chemicals.
And even with that, I got you one slack. But even with that, you had the workers in East Palestine that was trying to clean it up. They're getting sick. Yep. They had a die-off, but the animals was over how many?
50,000.
50,000 animals that had died. All right, due to this chemical spill in Council.
Is that not this place being played?
That's a plague.
And if I may add, they just had, I want to say either yesterday or something, where they had Norfolk Southern had built the dam to keep the decontaminated water from falling into the fresh water. The dam just broke.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, man. The Lord fucking this place up. All this is going to affect the air, the water, the food. Come on, man. Mark that y'all by Shimmy outside. You know what I'm saying? Here's another example. You had a point, bro?
No, I appreciate it.
Okay, come. Here's another point. We just talking about the parallels with the plagues. Right. Here's another point. We got the articles pulled up here. Right? It says attacks on the U.S. power grid surged in 2022 and are likely to keep increasing this year. Right? So now we're in 2023.
Yep.
So here's another article. Power shortages coming soon to America.
Yep.
Was not Egypt a plague with darkness?
We'll get that for you.
Come on, go ahead.
I got you. This is Wisdom of Solomon. Give me 1 second. This is 17. I'm gonna start from the top.
Real quick, before you read it, let me read this real fast.
I got you.
It says existing power plants are projected to retire at a faster pace than installations of new units, and dependence on renewable projects are threatening widespread power shortages, according to a new report by a regional power transmission company, PayGM Interconnection. All right.
And then to add also, you even have these various power plants that are getting hit with like terrorism. You got people that are just blowing that shit up.
That's very
You got Carolina as well as in various parts of the U.S.
Yeah, down in my town, it was a power outage. Like it took out a whole part of the town, man. It was out for a minute. Stoplights and everything.
I'm gonna plague Egypt as the plagues before.
So this is what's coming. Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 1.
Because this goes in depth. What happened during that darkness in Egypt, man.
That's right.
For great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation,
This is going into the Egyptians.
they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, laid there exiled from the eternal providence.
Because you got to understand when this was going on, when you read about it, the Egyptians was in darkness and Israel was under that pillar of fire, man.
That's right.
You know, so they had light while the Egyptians was in darkness, man. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 3, for while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Right, so in the midst of this complete darkness, man, they were getting plagued by, spirits, man. You know? And it's not Babylon being plagued with spirits.
Exactly.
More and more you're starting to see that these demons are beginning to reveal themselves.
That's why you had discern.
Thank you.
You had all these portals and shit. This devil's opening all types of witchcraft going on.
All these open rituals. That
All these rituals, man.
With the Grammys and
Yes.
They made
Open rituals, man. Nothing new under the sun.
Esau not even hiding that shit no more.
You're not.
You got everybody
right in
running.
your face now.
Hey, you got the social media now where they're just showing the shit. You're seeing portals in the sky,
Right.
fucking figures walking around. Like, it's just open, man.
Hey, remember the Travis Scott concert, right?
Exactly.
You had blatant Satanists that were like, look, that was a real thing.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
People they're too ignorant to realize
See,
that.
they
They don't want to accept it.
The subversion has pretty much dumbed these people down, man.
Hey, Priest, remember you were talking yesterday. You gave an example about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah. Aaron Rodgers took some drug called ayahuasca. Now he getting plagued by you see this black hat demon to where he's scared to be by himself, man. And then the proof that this shit was true, his teammates actually went because they said when he's in the locker room by himself, the lights start flickering and shit.
Yeah.
So the niggas, they were scared for him, man.
They got a group now. It's called Misfit. That Misfit group supports a lot of these artists. And that's why you see a lot of these artists be wearing this demonic ass shit. Lil Nas X and shit. They the ones came out with them shoes because they thought Nike was behind it. That's why you see a lot of celebrities wearing them big ass red boots. That's nothing but rituals.
In the midst of that, they called the Red Shoe Club. The Red Shoe Club.
Goofy ass looking shoes, man.
Asteroid Boy boots.
Yeah, Astro boots. This place gotta go, man.
But that goes back to a satanic cult called the Red Shoe Club.
God damn.
This shit wicked, man.
Just going back to what all the brothers is getting into, man.
It's like it's about, you finish it out first, and then we don't, because what you're going to say is right with this. Yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 4. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters, falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances.
Right, so they were getting fucked up so bad, they were seeing shit, man.
Right.
You know? And this is before the drugs, man. So they were sober seeing shit. You know?
LSD back then.
Nah, man. They in their clear state of mind, hallucinating demons and shit, man. Go ahead.
This is verse 5. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night.
Think about that. It was so dark. They lit a flame, and they couldn't even see the flame, man. That's how much darkness the Lord put on them.
It's dark.
You can feel it.
You see that? And Esau puts it in the movies where it be dark, and they trying to light them demons like all this shit.
A good example of that is that movie with Vin Diesel back that they call Pitch Black.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, 17 and 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse then the sight they saw not.
Right, they was hallucinating, man. The shit that they thought they were seeing wasn't even serious, man. But they were so scared.
Right.
Cause you already look, we have lights all throughout the fucking United States, man.
Right.
You haven't really got to experience full darkness.
Pitch black.
Yeah,
You know?
Blackout. That shit.
Cause for brothers that been out in the country, you know what it means to be in the
Yeah.
dark. And that's not even
Yeah, no street lights. None of that shit.
No city lights.
No city lights.
Just trees and the night sky, man.
Hell yeah.
Give me that one light, you gotta walk all the way up the road.
And then think about this. We got the stars to give us light. They didn't even have the stars for that, man.
That's a whole different type of darkness, man.
Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon 17:7. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul, or sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at.
Right, so they're magicians. They were scared, man.
Yep.
Because just like Janus and Jambres with Pharaoh, they was the ones trying to show like, look, we got power too. So that's why when Moses, would do his thing, his stuff will always outdo theirs because he was coming from the true power source. The right hand, they had the left hand. The right hand is always stronger than the left, man.
That's right.
But these magicians, they couldn't even give comfort because they was getting fucked up, man.
Them same musicians, they back here today, man. At the end of the day, when it comes to what's the guy's name, Noah Harari,
Right.
that whole crew and all of that, pretty much all of that science that they push, hey, the Lord is going to confound all of that shit, man, because they actually think that they have the true power, but the Lord is going to show that He's the true power, man. So the same thing is happening today.
Yeah, it goes in Isaiah the 19th chapter. He said, all the idols of Egypt should be moved in His presence.
That's right. Wisdom.
Got a quick precept to add to
You got
that.
it, bro.
Isaiah 30:7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain,
Mm-hmm.
and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this, their strength is to sit still. So just as in this moment, when they were covered in that gross darkness, those Egyptians that they will look to for guidance, they're of no help.
Right.
And it's going to be the exact same way in the day of Jacob's trouble.
Right. When the Lord starts really opening up in this place, Klaus Schwab, Harari, Bill Gates, Fauci, none of these Edomites ain't gonna have no answers.
No
You
answer.
know? Because right now Esau can throw you some bullshit ass hypothesis on what's going on in the world. Man.
theories.
And
You know?
that same spirit that we just read in Daniel's the second chapter,
Exactly.
the spirit of Nebuchadnezzar, thinking that they got it figured out on their own.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the Lord He gonna shift gears on them. Because we know that Proverbs 20 and 24 tells us man's going to the Lord.
Bro, and if you think about it, man, the Most High ain't even got serious yet, man.
Right.
This is light. This is light work for the Most High, man.
It's like an animal that playing with their prey.
Yeah.
They actually going for the kill.
That's what the lions do. Lions
Yeah,
play
they
with
mean, before they go for that kill shot. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 9. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by, and hissing of serpents, they died for fear,
Right.
denying that they saw the air,
That's right.
which could of no side be avoided.
Man, they were hearing things, man. They were
Right.
pretty much bugging out, man.
Right.
You know, it probably wasn't even what they thought it was, man. You know, that was just they was so scared. Your mind started playing tricks on you like that song, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's gradually as the elders back
Get on
over
guys
there.
on them.
That's gradually
Right,
what
right,
happened
right.
when Crown Word 99 hit. Because man, a lot of these people immune system got compromised with
Right.
their fear. They really started to fear when Esau started pushing that shit out, and that's when a lot of people started really getting sick, getting sick with the little
Psychological warfare, man.
Right.
Like, you mess with your mind, man. You can believe. You can just tell somebody, all right, yeah, you're gonna die in 6 months. The fear of that makes them die in 6 months.
Right.
You know? So Esau, with his psychological warfare, man, is plaguing the people as well, man.
Yep.
Not because these people don't have faith, man.
That's right.
Go down to verse 12 and then we'll get it back.
Come. Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 11. For wickedness, condemned by her own witness, is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience, always forecasteth grievous things.
And this is what's going to happen to these people in this world, man. Because of their wickedness, man, their unbelief, man, the Lord is going to allow their deepest, darkest fears to manifest upon them,
Right.
man. You know?
Because you got a lot of people, especially Jake, with all these people, they really think that they can't be touched, man.
Right.
You know, they think that nothing can, you know, they say that they don't fear nothing and this and that, but the Lord is going to bring their deepest fear upon them, man. Absolutely.
And what's his name? Alice
Right.
Wisdom of Solomon 17:12. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the secures which reason offers.
Which is why, Lord willing, that we're of the elect, that we're blessed, because we have the wisdom, we have the eyesight, the wisdom, man. All right, so the fear is nothing more than the betraying of the help that we have, and we know that our help is never going to forsake us, man.
That's right. That's right.
So we're good, Lord willing. We continue to endure to the end, man.
That's right. That's right. Hey, just real quick, just touching back on the plagues again. All right, hey, because what else was another plague? It was the death of the firstborn. Right. And what are you seeing right now? A lot of people are dying behind the juice pack. That's right. Quick, just died suddenly, right? Yep. Quick article right here. The title headline reads, it says, how we want to say it, juice-induced AIDS. Right?
Yep.
Juice-induced AIDS, military records 500% increase in HIV after Crown 99 juice pack. So you got a 500% increase in HIV after all those who took the Crown 99. Right? So you know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, they spreading it too.
That's plagues.
That's
the plagues. Let's see if there's anything I want to read real quick.
With the pestilence.
Yeah, that's the pestilence, right? Exactly. Right? That's the parallels to the spirit. It says the armed forces of the United States recorded a 500% increase in AIDS after administering Crown 99 to U.S. troops. The Crown 99 is implicated. It says the white blood cells fight off infection in the human body. Normally, the level of white blood cells is usually about 5,000 cells per milliliter. During an infection, the level jumps perhaps to a high 20,000 until the body kills the invading bacteria or virus. Once the invader is dead, the white blood count returns to its normal range of about 5,000. It says, after getting the Crown 99, very many people started noticing that they were becoming sick more often and taking far longer to fight off whatever bug they caught. Moreover, the people with cancer had been in remission suddenly found that the cancer was not only back, but had metastasized and spread everywhere. That's the plagues.
Yeah, plagues. I got one for you.
You got it up.
Yeah, this for you, Cap. This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Right. Come on, man. And when they start amplifying that technology, that what's it called, the 5G and all that.
Yeah, I watched a commercial today, man. It was I forgot that little dude name. He a little comedian. He young. And he was looking at the younger kids, his little brother, and they were talking about the damn 10G. I was like, what the hell? They talking about the 10G.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's over.
I said, they really gonna, that's them turning that shit up and start microwaving
that frequency. You got all that nanotech up in you? That graphene oxide?
Graphene oxide, that damn, that venom. People watch that movie Venom don't understand that's what that really is inside of you, man.
Remember when you watch that film, we watched that film, James Bond.
Oh yeah.
No Time to Die.
Yep.
The dude, the supervillain, was speaking about how they can create a concoction that will attack certain demographics of people.
Yeah, he said it in the movie.
It was talking about Jay. Because the rain stuff came down, they killed like certain people or something. I know which one you're talking about.
It was the latest one.
Yeah, that lady. Yeah, certain people died.
You know, but it was all geared towards a certain ethnic group of people. Right.
And that's what they always speak on that. They speaking on that jab.
Hey, you can't forget. Remember the in the water. Don't drink the water.
Yep. And look what's going on with the water now.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Watch the water. What's the show? Utopia. Was it Utopia?
Utopia.
No, what's one I told you about? Was it Utopia?
I think it might have been Utopia.
Yeah. And then the other documentary, like Die Suddenly, all show you about that juice was designed to kill people, man.
Right. Here's another point, just going into the famine. Right. $3 billion in pandemic era food stamp aid ending. Right. So everybody that was dependent on the system, it's gonna fail you, man.
That's right.
Man, the Yahweh Shemel Shai is smiting Egypt as he did in the days of old, man.
That's right.
Is the point we make it here, man. All right, so it's all going down, man.
Can I bring this up?
You bring it out, brother. Bring
Second
it out.
Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall appear found empty.
Baba Shah, could you read up one verse?
Yep.
We say rituals are, yep.
Come.
There you
This
go.
is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 21.
Yep.
And the children of a year old shall speak with a voice. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall be found empty.
You 1621?
No, that was Second Ezra 6.
6 okay.
Con. But that's what you're seeing, because a lot of these places like Costco's, Walmart, all these so-called major places you can go, Sam's Club, they're shutting down over like 400 places very, very soon, man.
Right.
So you're seeing them gradually get rid of your upper middle class and your lower middle class, because the elites want the super rich and the super poor.
Right, absolutely. Right.
Got it.
Oh, you got
Not
it.
that middle
That right.
Middle class.
Yep.
Second Ezra 16:21. Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, and this is why everybody, I'm about to go to Sam's Club. You use my Sam's Club card if you want it. I got the Costco's.
Stop, and we can't forget. People think they're in a good case because it's so-called tax season right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, but not knowing they just fired over 80,000 IRS members, man.
And they told people to wait on filing their taxes right now anyway.
Yeah, because
a lot of people not even get it.
Yeah, because they fired over 87,000 IRS members, man.
But when we recall this article right here, these SNAP benefits that are being lost in certain states is going to hit a lot of people. They thought themselves to be in a good case because the pandemic hit, and then the government came with these subsidies to alleviate the stress of having to deal with the pandemic. But now those days is over with.
Right. And that's going to affect the end of a lot as well too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because they rely heavily on the government system.
Yeah.
What you got it, bro?
Independent.
It says, I'll start from the top again. Second Ezra 16:21. Behold, victual shall be good, cheap upon earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Yep. The sword's growing, man. You're seeing, I did a lesson yesterday. Esau, he like to use his number. He told the people in East Palestine that we're going to pick y'all up at 6 in the morning. We're going to get y'all at 6 in the morning. We're going to relocate y'all. What do you think they're going to do with them people, man?
Right.
They're going to put them in re-education center and put them in FEMA camps, man.
That's right.
Because FEMA's already, now they want to be boots on the ground. So you already know what's going on, right? They're going to start rounding these people up and start putting them in re-education centers, which is going to be closed down Walmarts, closed down malls, and they're going to start ushering in this new system.
And there was an article that came out that said that the shopping malls are going to be living conditions for a lot of people in the future, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because right before that train derailment, they was already passing out digital IDs. The week before that, they was passing out digital IDs just in case of accident, just in case something happened to you.
When I was in the airport this past couple of days ago, they said they're going to start issuing out real IDs by May. So all Americans are required to have real IDs by May. So that's getting closer and closer to that shit.
You had Noah Yuval Harari on that panel, and he blatantly said, look, C-19 was the perfect catalyst for us to unveil the necessary good of a biometric ID.
Exactly.
Because this gives them reason to propose that Karagma.
That's right.
They've already changed the psyche of the people, the masses, to accept whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. That pandemic been over so-called been over for about a year, right? You still got people wearing their masks.
Right.
Exactly.
Playing and shit.
It's done.
Exactly, man.
Finished, man.
It's over. The Lord about to take
Hey,
us out.
Esau said it, man. You can't let a good pandemic go to waste, man.
Big
So we're right here at the cusp of the Most High beginning to open up on Babylon, man.
That's right.
Can I get one more verse in that 16?
Go ahead.
Verse 22.
We got one more. We'll wrap it,
Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine,
That's right.
and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
That's right, bro.
So it's not gonna be no outs You know, the only way that you can make it out of these perils is through that straight gate.
That's right, man. That's right.
Other than that, this is the fate of you.
The Lord is making it to where He's showing you that He's the only way out.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah.
Can I get one? John 10. Say, I am the door.
John 10:1.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Can I get this after you?
You talking about John 14:6? That one?
What's that one say?
I am the way, the truth, no make it to the Father but by me.
I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. That's a good one.
Okay.
John 10:1. It's how shall my shot speak? St. John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
Right, because if you're going any other way outside of your Howard Shah, man, you're trying to steal away His glory. His name is a nomen omen for a reason. His name is Yahweh Shai. He delivers, and He is the deliverer. So He's going to be the one to redeem and to deliver Israel, the elect of Israel, all right, out of Esau's hands, out of Babylon the Great, man. So if you're trying to come in any other way outside of Him, all right, He's likely you went to a thief and a robber because you're trying to steal His glory, man.
That's right,
bro.
You know?
That's right.
John 10, St. John 10:2, words of Yahweh Shai Mashiach speaking, and it says, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. Keep going, verse 3, to him.
Yahweh Shai, He's the shepherd, all right? And Lord willing, the world of the elect, all right, coming in the right spirit, we are the shepherds in place, all right, in the Yahweh Shai's absence, leading the sheep into the doorway, man.
Right. John 10:3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice.
The sheep hear His voice. The sincere, the elect, all right, they hear the proper ways to move in this truth.
Right.
All right, and this is why, all right, the Lord is making it known who has the truth, man.
Right.
Starting with the apostles and elders, man.
That's right.
Representing their elders who set the path, which is whose labors we have entered into, man.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
Continuing on, John 10:3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice.
Yeah, the doorway has been laid open.
Right.
And all the ones that see it, we're walking in the correct way. Lord,
right.
the Lord keep us in that right way, man.
That's right.
Revelation 3:20 says
Exactly.
going up.
Exactly.
That's right, bro.
Continuing on, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out.
And that's what you seeing coming up and doing this truth the correct way, man.
That's right.
Starting with what we're doing now, man. You know, we were rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We just held the Passover the correct way, in the correct spirit, man.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead.
Continuing on, verse 4, John 10:4, St. John 10:4. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his
The
voice.
sheep follow Him, all right, following the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, who is being shown through men, all right,
Right.
who are coming in that spirit of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
If I could mention too, because in Isaiah 31, I forgot what verse, it said, "Woe unto them who lost patience." All right, so if you lost patience,
That's a rock.
No, that's a rock.
oh,
2 and some.
Like two.
Because I think Isaiah 31 going into woe to you
Trust
that
me.
are.
Trust me.
Yeah, Sirach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Woe unto you that lost patience.
Sirach. So, yeah, the one to them that lost patience, man. All right, because we try to rehearse the righteous act. All right, we follow the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, the ones who was in this thing and fall out, you already know what it is for you, man.
Yeah.
Especially the times that we coming in, man.
Because ultimately, man, they lost patience and waiting on Yahweh Shai. He told you,
Shit.
wait ye upon me.
And they wasn't chosen at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Because Mahar brought it out in Revelation 3:10, man. Because I has kept my patience,
Right.
I will also
I will
keep
keep
you
you
from
from
the
the
hour
hour
of
of
temptation.
temptation. That's right.
That's important.
Patience go back to suffering, man.
Yep.
Right. Having that
That's
faith
why
too,
we
bro.
eat the bitter herbs, man, because we suffering here in Babylon. man.
Right.
It's a reminder of the affliction.
Right.
Like-
Like affliction.
Go ahead,
St. John chapter 10:4, and it says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice.
They know His voice, man. All right.
Verse
And
5.
we know that through the teachings of the elders who are walking after the teachings of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah through the men that came before them.
Come.
That's right. Come. If I may say too, John, roughly paraphrasing, John 8:12 speaks about Yahweh Shai being the light and that comes into the word and we're followers of the light, man. So we should be following Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Because if you're not following Yahweh Shai, which represents the light, then guess what? You're following darkness, man.
Exactly.
Which is the world is pretty much engulfed in that gross darkness that the scriptures Isaiah 60 speak of.
And also slot too. Look at the apostle elder on fruits, man. They say fruit. You should see his kind. You should see a tree by its fruits,
right?
And you seeing that, man.
That's right. That's right.
Back at St. John 10:5, and it says, "And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers."
And that's why that division is being shown, man.
Right.
Because these niggas, we don't recognize them because we don't know them. They're not coming in the correct spirit, man.
Right.
They say they're coming in the name of the Lord, but their actions show they're not, man.
Right.
We don't believe you.
Right.
People.
But year by year, they waxing worse and worse.
Exactly. Always bring it out, man. Say what you want to bring out, bro? The evil men shall wax worse and worse.
Shall wax worse and worse. And that's what you see happening, man.
Right.
You know, so all these reprobate Israelite groups, you know, they say breaking down the scriptures the wrong way. They're not warning the people about the prophecies. Even stuff like this, you know, these groups, they're not getting this stuff like this. So you see it, man. Evil men are waxing worse.
It's making it more evident, man.
That's right.
And that just give us more opportunities to be part of that number, man.
Yeah.
We got a fighting chance, right?
Yeah,
Right.
That's it, man.
Right.
You know? So, hey, man, we gonna, leave it like that, man. Just a post Pesach live lesson, We pray that this lesson was edifying, all right? Those who were able to hold to Pesach, and may the Lord continue to cover you brothers, the leadership, you elders, all right? All you sincere brethren in this thing, man.
Right.
So we're gonna close it out. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ravak Kadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us his truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
That's right.